vision. Warming up on 140, gonna try and hit 180 today. Hopefully get up to 190 and maybe even 200. See how we feel, see how we go. But confident I'll be able to hit 180. 140 moved up pretty fast, I'm gonna try another one, just get felt clean, felt alright. Felt a little bit heavy, but speed going up was good. Felt fast, so I'm going to try 195. New PB. 195 on conventional deadlift. Felt good. Felt like it came up quite slow. Don't know if I should try 200. I mean, I'll give it a go. Why not? Might take a slightly longer rest though. Give myself maybe 5 minutes. Felt good. Felt good hitting the PR. Fuck yeah, felt good. It was a huge struggle. I want to see what that looked like on camera, but blackout barely felt like blackout. I could feel the bar slipping in my hands, so next time I'm going to chalk up, but I'm glad I hit 200. It feels good. Hey guys, just wanting to fill in on what my plans are for 2017. What my ultimate goal is and how I want to structure out my time for this year. Mostly right now, well, what I was doing was a lot of strength training into the 3 main lifts: squat, bench press, and deadlift. So I was doing that for about 2 years, saw some really good results physically and also in strength, but now I really want to just, because I am a personal trainer, and I also do want to be experienced in a lot of other things, such as bodybuilding. So this year I'm going to do a bodybuilding show, I think it's WFBB, in Sydney in 24 weeks. So really looking excited for that. It's my first time doing anything like this, like prepping, this kind of thing. I've never prepped for a competition really. So 24 weeks doesn't give me a lot of time to bulk really, but it does give me a very good time to maintain and then develop that kind of muscle development that the judge is looking for, and also really lean out and just get it pretty much shredded, bruh, sort of thing. After that, I'm not sure what I really want to do after that. Depending on how I go with the results, I think I'll either go into the IFBB, which is more about bodybuilding, those kind of things, like a bodybuilding show. It's not really about like a beauty pageant sort of thing like WFBB is. And I really want to just, I want to see how I go in WFBB and then maybe move into IFBB. If I don't really do too well, or if I don't really enjoy the first show, maybe I won't do it. But if I think it's another good opportunity, then I definitely will do it moving into 2018. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then after that, I'm going to go into powerlifting and then eventually Olympic lifting. Know a little bit about that. My workout plan is going to change drastically, so it's a long road out of hypertrophy. So yeah, I just want to talk about potentially like goal setting, things like that, how you can use that to your advantage.
I think it's very important that you set out goals and then sub goals to reach that goal. I think there's 3 main points that you want to consider when setting goals. First, when you're setting your goal is your primary goal, right? Your one end-all be-all sort of solution, your goal. The second, I think, is like smaller goals that take slightly longer time to reach, like whether they be months or years to get to those goals, to accomplish those goals. And then the third one is just setting really small objectives that you do every day or every week to achieve those small goals. I think splitting things up like that really helps. It not only helps you get motivated, but it also helps you stay on track of what you really want to accomplish. So for me, my primary goal is just to be stronger. I'm not really too worried how I look, as long as I don't look fat, I suppose. It's perfectly fine for me to just look quite average, but I really like being strong. I like lifting heavy. That's my nature. That's what I like. That's my personality. But part of my job is to be experienced in a lot of different areas, and I think another one of my personal goals or accomplishments that I want to have is just be experienced in a variety of things. So bodybuilding is something that I'm interested in. It's not something that I don't really enjoy the industry so much, but I won't get into that. But I think it is something that is quite good to have, like good experience to have. So for my goals, my end-all be-all goal is basically to be stronger, and that mostly wanting to transition into Olympic lifting. I think it's a very athletic sport. I think it's just very functional sort of strength, and it's very impressive. You can lift a lot of weight with your hand. So that's my future goal for the rest of my life, something that I always better. And then for smaller goals is like things like this bodybuilding show is a sub goal, I think. Mainly for experience, but I'm gonna build muscle development and strength with this sub goal anyway. So it's not like I'm doing it just for fun, right? It's still gonna help. So basically, I'm going to set the sub goal for 2017. I'm going to do WBFF. I'm going to really give it my best shot, and then after that I'm going to transition into powerlifting again for experience. And powerlifting does help, it increases your strength nonetheless. It doesn't really, other than the squat, and deadlift as well, it doesn't really help too much with Olympic lifting. But it's still great experience to have, and powerlifting is something I was interested in before I wanted to do I think it's fun. I'm always impressed by how much you can squat, deadlift, and bench, and that kind of thing. I'm impressed with numbers rather than with like how you look. I think look is very subjective, so I'm not too worried about things like that. So yeah, for 2017, my goal setting is basically do this one show, then after that maybe do IFBB, maybe not, and then transition back into strength and then Olympic development. And I think one of the main key things about setting goals is just be realistic with your goals. You can't have it all. It's extremely hard, right? You can't look the best, lift the most, and just be like 6% body fat and then lift like 100,000 kilos. Like it's very hard unless you're extremely genetically gifted and you know, you're born from a test tube and you're taking all kinds of supplements, you know, with like thousands of dollars to spend just on your body and lots of free time. I think it's very unrealistic to be best at everything, right? So just choose one. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to give up completely on everything else, but I think if you focus more on one particular very specific goal, you will be happier than if you were just trying to accomplish everything, right? I think whatever your goal is, there's no wrong goal to have, just be a bit specific about it.
Suddenly piece yourself back together now. What's your vision?